There's 5 dynamics in our business that no other company in the direct selling business has, and it's the reason that I believe that we've grown in a very short period of time as the youngest company on this list to the number 15 position. 15th largest direct selling company in the world. It's the same reason that Inc. magazine ranked us as the number 1 fastest growing privately held company in America, because we've got some dynamics that no one else has. And let me go over them with you real quick. Number 1, we deliver the product to the consumer at below retail. If you're in a nutritional company, and there are a lot of great nutritional companies out there, if you were in a nutritional company out there and you had a $10 bottle of vitamin C, which is usually $8 to $10 in the network marketing nutritional companies, you can go buy at Walmart for $3.50. You inherently, intuitively, in your gut, do not feel good about going to your mom and selling her an $8.50 bottle of vitamin C that she can go buy at Walmart, or is currently buying at Walmart for $3.50 because mom's on a fixed income. So you're not going to go try to sell it to mom. You're going to consume it yourself because you believe in the opportunity. You might get a bottle off here or a bottle off there, but the bottom line is that you don't feel good about charging retail plus to garner enough revenue to pay out the distribution force. Ambit Energy doesn't do that. We've got a written guarantee of savings. We save people money in some markets upwards of 30 or 40%. Here in Texas, the other day I did a bill, was 32% savings. So you can feel good about this. Let's just say it was a 25% savings here in Texas. If there was $4 a gallon gasoline on this corner and $3 a gallon gasoline on the corner right across the street at the next filling station, where would you buy your gasoline? $3 a gallon. And as soon as you figured out that that gasoline was no different than the gasoline that you were paying $4 a gallon for over here, what would you do? You'd tell all your friends and relatives and families about it. We're the only company that gives free energy if you give us enough referrals. So when you find your $400 electric bill going down to $300, you're going to start talking about it. You're going to send some people to the website, and the company's going to pay us a commission as if we had signed up that customer's customer ourselves. And when those customers refer customers who refer customers who refer customers, we're going to get paid. There's a reason that my residual income has gone from $10 and some change to 65 months later to $237,000 plus. Okay, and we haven't gotten the bump from the summer. By the end of the summer, I'm going to be coming here talking to you about, you know, $260,000, $270,000 a month residual income, and then you're going to come back and you'll look at some of these tapes on the internet and say, man, I remember he was talking about $237,000. Now he's at $437,000. Perpetual money machine. So we deliver the product to the consumer at below retail. You can feel good about going and sharing the fact that somebody can cut their electric bill. Number 2, everybody already uses the product. Is there anybody in here that does not have electricity? And there's no one you know that doesn't have electricity. And so what happens is that everybody already uses the product. So we don't have to convince somebody that this nutritional product or this juice, that some double-blind study from some PhD from the Mayo Clinic and some berry that came out of some African jungle that, you know, has these super nutrients, all that might be true, okay? No, seriously, all that might be true. But you've got to convince somebody by ingesting that juice or taking that vitamin that it's going to do something for them, okay? I don't have to convince you that electricity is going to do something for you. You're going to sweat your you-know-what off if you don't have it, right? And all the food's going to rot in your refrigerator if you don't have it. Do I have to come to an opportunity meeting and explain what's going to happen to you if you don't have electricity? So below retail, everybody already uses it. Number 3 is there's no product education, okay? I don't have to educate you on electricity or natural gas. With this training today is about teaching you how to build a sales and marketing organization. Let's do product training real quick. Electricity and natural gas. Anybody got any questions about our product? I just did product training in 10 seconds. What that means is that your organization can grow that much faster. Again, these are the dynamics that have caused us to go to number 15 on the list. It's because we don't have to spend a whole lot of time educating somebody. You know, when you signed up as a consultant, if you were in the market area, you probably signed yourself up for the electricity right on the spot, right? And then you probably within a day or two or maybe an hour or two but in a relatively short period of time signed somebody else up and somebody else up, and you never went to a product training, you never even got on a call or watched a video or anything about any sort of product training. So below retail, everybody already uses it, no product education and no selling. Now I know we have some professional salespeople in here. How many people are not in the sales game, don't do sales for a living? Raise your hands, be participatory. Okay, so probably about 65, 70% of the room. So the vast majority of you do not do sales. How many of y'all that don't do sales would feel comfortable going in, giving a product demonstration to your mom or to your next door neighbor or your coworker, and know that you're selling them an overpriced product, and then feel good about asking them for their credit card or check and extracting $200 from them or $100 from them? How many people would just be excited about that opportunity? Okay, let's note that not a single hand went up. So human behavior that's rewarded is repeated. Human behavior that's not rewarded is extinguished. Human behavior that is not something somebody feels good about isn't even thought about. So you don't go in retail. Well, the only way you get paid in any network marketing company is off the sale of products or services. And so what happens is that the dream of residual income, the beach money that my family and I now enjoy and will enjoy to the tunes of hundreds of millions, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and hopefully millions of dollars a month, that residual income, not the bonuses, the residuals off of the bill payments of the electric and natural gas customers, that residual income payments are beach money. They don't exist in most other companies. And the fifth one is huge, no change in buying habits, okay? We don't change the way the consumer purchases their electricity or their natural gas. I want to tell you a true story. There's in fact, they're a top 10 company in the direct selling news, been around for a long time, fantastic nutritional products. So my wife and I moved to Austin, Texas about 15 years ago, and we were going to lose weight and, you know, kind of a new beginning. Those things happen when you move. So we wanted to get on vitamins. Hadn't taken vitamins consistently for years, and so she found out about a little place called People's Drug Store, and she went to People's, and they had a nutritionalist, and she bought all of our vitamins and everything. And then she ran into a friend that we had met, and we were out trying to meet people because we're new to town and all that. And this person was a distributor for this network marketing company. My wife asked me about it. I said, it's a great company. And I've heard nothing but good things about the products. She goes, well, would you mind if we tried the products? I said, no, not at all. Just don't sign up as a distributor. So she doesn't sign up as a distributor, and she starts buying the products, and we're getting about $200 worth of products that are auto shipped to our door like all companies. And every month we're getting our vitamin C and our multivitamin and our fish oil and our magnesium and our zinc and, you know, all those things, all little things of vitamins, and we love them. I mean, just absolutely love them. You know, we quit buying from People's Drug Store. They're shipping us our vitamins every month. We're really into it, and we're loving our vitamins. Well, like anybody else, you're supposed to take some twice a day, some once a day, whatever it is. You know, you kind of get off or you forget your vitamins and you take a 3-day trip, so you're not taking vitamins during that period of time. So over the first 6, 7 months, we got an extra bottles of the vitamin C and the multivitamin and this and that. And literally, when the tub that we kept the vitamins in the pantry was overflowing, I turned to my wife and I say, Betsy, stop the auto ship. You know, they'll have it in the computer. We can reactivate it at any time, but stop the auto ship. We're paying $200 a month, and we got a 2-month supply in here. So she did. She called them up, stopped the auto ship, and didn't have any problems with that at all. We start consuming the vitamins. Well, the first vitamins that we ran out of was the multivitamin. We had been best about taking those, so she goes back to People's and gets the multivitamins. Then we run out of the vitamin C. She goes to People's and goes and gets the vitamin C. I think we still have some of the fish oil. We're not real good about that, but the bottom line is we never reactivated the auto ship because that company, nor can any company, successfully change the way the consumer buys the product over time. You know, I'm 50-some odd years old. You know, we've been going to drug stores or discount stores buying our vitamins for years. It's just what we do. You know, old dog, new tricks. You've heard that old adage. Well, that's the bottom line, is you can't change the way somebody buys the products. Now, you'll change somebody who believes in the opportunity and believes in their product set and their company and so on and so forth. But you have auto ship of electricity, and it's delivered here in Dallas through Encore Delivery. And that company delivers electricity to your meter pan and thus to your electrical panel 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. And every time you turn on a light switch or watch television or turn on a computer next month, next year, 5 years from now, you pay for that electricity. And it's there for you. That's the auto ship. The auto ship's not by Ambit. The auto ship is by the company who's the incumbent or the monopoly in the area, and that's never going to change. So the old TXU delivery, now called Encore Delivery, is delivering electricity to your house. How many people have ever stopped the auto ship of electricity to their house? How many of y'all have ever had your parents stop the auto ship voluntarily to your house? How many people in here's grandparents ever stopped the auto ship and delivery of electricity to their house? Do you think your kids are ever going to voluntarily stop the auto ship of the electricity to their house? In other words, there's a buying habit there that's ingrained from birth that's never going to change. The incumbent is always going to have a monopoly on the delivery and transmission of electricity to your house. That's never going to change. You know, until they can figure out how to get energy out of the air through some special new machine and get rid of all those lines and we don't need electricity anymore, which that ain't going to happen in our lifetime and maybe never, but it ain't going to happen anytime soon. The bottom line is that the auto ship of electricity is going to your house and to every business you trade with and everybody you know and every business that you don't know out there next month, next year, next decade, next century. So when you have those 5 dynamics, below retail, everybody already uses it, no product education, no selling, and no change in the consumer buying habits. What you've got is the fastest growing privately held company in America, according to Inc. magazine, and according to Direct Selling News, the Bible of the direct selling industry. We're the 15th largest direct selling company in the world as it sits on our 2010 revenue. Over the next year or two, we're going to crack into the top 10. We're going to be in a handful of states, partially deployed in the vast majority of those states, and all the rest of the companies that are ahead of us are going to be global in girth, and we're going to become the #1 largest gross revenue company in the direct selling industry, as sure as you and I are sitting in this room.